Three types of people will enter your life wearing a normal face. One needs to be admired, one feels nothing, one is running a calculation. All three will use you in different ways, at different speeds, with different levels of patience. If you can't tell the difference between these three by the end of this video, you will keep misreading the threat in front of you and applying the wrong defense at the wrong moment. Watch until the last second. Sign 1. They react to criticism in three completely different ways. Symptom of attack. You challenge them, disagree, or criticize something they did. Their reaction reveals more than anything they've ever told you about themselves. Cynical mechanics. The narcissist explodes or withdraws criticism is a direct attack on their self-image, and they cannot tolerate it without retaliation or sulking. The psychopath shows no reaction at all. They feel no shame, no wound, no need to defend. They simply file the information for later use. The Machiavellian smiles and agrees, then adjusts their approach so the same criticism will never land again, while planning how to neutralize you. Counter strategy. 1. Deliver a minor, low-stakes criticism deliberately and watch the reaction pattern. This is your diagnostic tool. 2. Rage or theatrical hurt equals narcissist. Blank calm equals psychopath. Immediate charm flip equals Machiavellian. 3. Once identified, adjust your defense strategy to match the specific type, not a generic manipulator. Sign 2. How they treat people who can do nothing for them. Symptom of attack. Watch how they behave toward waiters, assistants, strangers, anyone with zero social or material value to them. Cynical mechanics. The narcissist is visibly dismissive or impatient. People below their status don't register as worthy of effort. The psychopath treats them exactly the same as anyone else, not out of equality, but because they feel no hierarchy, only utility. The Machiavellian is deliberately charming even to low-status people. They understand that allies exist at every level and that enemies can be made anywhere. Counter strategy. 1. Observe their behavior in settings where they have no audience that matters to them. Airports, restaurants, elevators. 2. Contempt toward service workers equals narcissist tell. Uniform effect regardless of audience equals psychopath tell. Strategic warmth everywhere equals Machiavellian tell. 3. Never judge only how they treat you. That's the curated performance. Judge who they become when the performance isn't necessary. Sign 3. The apology pattern, or complete absence of one. Symptom of attack. Something goes wrong, they caused it. Watch what happens next. Cynical mechanics. The narcissist apologizes dramatically and excessively, then repeats the same behavior within weeks, because the apology was about managing your reaction, not about genuine accountability. The psychopath doesn't apologize at all, or produces a flat, technically correct apology that contains zero emotional content, because they understand the words but not the feeling behind them. The Machiavellian apologizes strategically timed, precisely for maximum relational gain, delivered only when it costs them less to apologize than to not. Counter strategy. 1. Don't evaluate the apology. Evaluate what comes after it. Behavior change is the only real data. 2. A repeated apology with no behavioral change equals narcissist cycle. No apology plus no distress equals psychopathic indifference. Perfectly timed apology that resets your trust equals Machiavellian maneuver. 3. Respond to the pattern, not the individual moment. Sign 4. Their relationship with risk and consequences. Symptom of attack. Watch how they make decisions when the outcome could hurt them or someone else. Cynical mechanics. The narcissist avoids risk when it threatens their image, but takes reckless risks when the potential reward is admiration or status. The psychopath processes risk purely mathematically. No anxiety, no hesitation, no moral filter. They will cross lines others won't, because the internal brake simply doesn't exist. The Machiavellian never takes visible risks. They engineer situations where others absorb the downside while they capture the upside from a safe distance. Counter strategy. 1. Notice who in your circle seems immune to the anxiety that everyone else feels when stakes are high. 2. Notice who always seems to be untouched when things go wrong around them. That's not luck. 3. Remove yourself from any arrangement where you're absorbing disproportionate risk for someone else's benefit. Sign 5. What they want from you, specifically. Symptom of attack. Every dark triad type is extracting something specific, and knowing what it is tells you exactly how much danger you're in. Cynical mechanics. The narcissist wants your admiration, your attention, and your validation constantly, repeatedly, without end. They will drain these from you and move on when the supply runs dry. The psychopath wants stimulation, control, or resources, and feels no guilt about how they get them. The relationship with you is purely transactional, and they will discard you the moment the transaction is complete. The Machiavellian wants leverage, information, access, or positioning that they can use at a future moment of their choosing. They are patient. They are building something you can't see yet. Counter strategy. 1. Ask yourself plainly, what am I providing in this relationship that they couldn't easily replace? If the answer is attention, resources, or information, identify which type you're dealing with immediately. 2. Withhold the specific resource they're extracting and watch how they respond. The reaction will confirm the type. 3. The only sustainable defense against all three is the same. Stop being a reliable source of whatever they're after. 3 different masks, 3 different methods, one common thread. They all need something from you that you never agreed to give. Name the type, cut the supply, exit the script.